The moon is slowly drifting away from the Earth. It moves approximately 3.8 centimeters each year and will continue to do so for around 50 billion years. Each time it moves further away, it takes longer for it to orbit. And in 50 billion years it will take around 47 days to orbit Earth instead of the current 27.3 days. Mercury and Venus are not able to have moons. This is because of their close distance to the Sun. The Sun's gravity is so much stronger than the two planets that it pulls away any natural satellite trying to orbit around the two planets. Shooting stars are space debris. Broken off chunks of comets and asteroids often enter the Earth's atmosphere. Due to their small size, they burn up on entry, which causes the shooting star's look. The Sun is middle-aged, existing for about 4.6 billion years. The Sun has already burned off about half of its store of hydrogen. The time for the other half to burn off is estimated to take about 5 billion years. Pluto was named by an 11-year-old. It is named after the Roman god of the underworld. The name was suggested by Venetia Burney, an 11-year-old schoolgirl from Oxford, England, who suggested it to her granddad, the person who discovered Pluto. Armalcolite is a mineral named after astronauts. It was discovered at Tranquility Base by the crew of Apollo 11. It was named after the astronauts Armstrong, Aldrin and Collins. Light takes around 8 minutes to reach Earth. Traveling at 300,000 kilometers per second, it takes light 500 seconds to travel the 150 million kilometers from the Sun to the Earth. Mars has the tallest mountain in the solar system. Olympus Mons is a shield volcano on Mars that stands at 22,000 meters in height and 600 kilometers in diameter. For comparison, Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, is 8,848 meters. Astronauts grow taller in space. They can grow about 3% of their height during their stay in space. The cause of this is the lack of gravity. That means the vertebrae can expand and relax, making them taller. Although once back on Earth for a few months, astronauts return to their old height. Astronomers found more water in space than they thought was ever possible. It is in the form of a water vapor cloud and holds 140 trillion times the mass of water in Earth's oceans. It is located around 10 billion light-years away and is the largest discovery of water ever found. Most of the solar system's mass is in the Sun. It makes up around 99.86% of all mass of the solar system, with around 3/4 being hydrogen, whilst most of the remaining mass is helium. During Apollo 11, the astronauts had two different meals. Meal 1 was bacon squares, peaches, sugar cookie cubes, and a pineapple grapefruit drink, while Meal 2 included beef stew, cream of chicken soup, date fruitcake, grape punch, and orange juice. Each astronaut had 3.8 pounds of food allotted to them per day. Food was individually packed for easy handling in zero gravity. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. The average surface temperature is 450 degrees centigrade. It is the hottest due to its atmosphere, which is the thickest amongst all planets. This atmosphere traps heat, raising its average temperature more than Mercury, even though Mercury is closer to the Sun. Spacesuits cost around $150 million. After adjusting for inflation, most of the cost is for the backpack and control module. Even today, NASA reuses suits made in 1974. The spacesuits of the future are likely to cost even more. NASA has spent $420 million developing the next generation of spacesuits. This is just money spent on research and development. It is not yet known how much the new generation of spacesuits will cost to make. Temperatures inside the Sun can reach 15 million degrees Celsius. Energy is generated at the Sun's core by nuclear fusion, which occurs when hydrogen converts to helium. The temperature on the surface of the Sun is closer to 5,600 degrees Celsius. A person weighs less on the Moon. The Moon has a much weaker gravity than Earth. Due to its smaller mass, you would weigh about 1/6, 16.5% of your Earth weight on the Moon. This is why astronauts are able to jump so high on the Moon. Thank you for watching.
Went up downtown. Went up downtown.